Hello everyone. I hope you are excellent on this day. I invite you to stay and watch all the video, because I will give you your horoscope for today, as well as the most important aspects that have to do with health, money, and love. I also invite you to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell of notifications, so that you always know everything related to your sign every day, and so you can prevent many situations and know to deal with any unforeseen. Welcome Gemini. Thank you for tuning in to your January 31st horoscope. Find out what the future holds for you in money, lucky numbers, love, health, work and family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss receiving daily updates on your channel. Don't let life get hard for you. You are making some wrong decisions. You should start to look better. If you have the chance to find a good person in your life, you should stay with them. It is very likely that you will spend your entire existence looking for an ideal that does not exist. If you love someone intensely today, you should try to keep this love intact in the future. Gemini is characterized by its fighting spirit and because it is capable of overcoming everything bad that may happen. If you have experienced a loss recently, it is likely that today you will have the strength to move forward. A very dear person will give you very wise advice today. Don't stop listening to him, her. It's important that you do. Love is present in your life, but it's not time to meet someone new yet. A very good moment is about to happen today for those who are engaged, since it's likely that the person you love has a surprise prepared for them for the end of the day. It will be something that, apart from giving you a pleasant moment, will let out much more passion, something that perhaps was a little forgotten in the relationship. Life always has a very curious way of giving us the guidelines that we must follow to achieve something that we desire with all our strength. It's likely that today you must follow these instructions that the universe will give you in order to overcome certain difficulties that could happen during the day. Keeping quiet is not always good. Many times we must do it to avoid suffering to other people, especially those who are important to us. But today you must dare to say what you feel or what you think. Following our intuition sometimes brings problems, but not because we are wrong, but because we regret doing it. But this is something that everyone should change, since there should be no regrets when doing this. Our intuition will always bring us what we need if we truly listen to it. It is just that many times what we are requiring is a good fall and a lesson after that. At work you will have to be present and say the ideas that you have been maturing for a long time in your head. It is likely that they will not be as well received as you expect, but at least your effort will be considered. Work harder on them. Gemini has many things to do right now, so it is a good way to see the things that are in your favor. That will be what is necessary from now. But at this minute you have to put in all the good that you want. That is what is necessary from now. If love is wreaking havoc on your life, you can only begin to see the possibility of achieving something different. But when you don't have things clear, people can begin to forget what they live and what they feel at this very minute. Gemini, if you need to have a little more money, you must not stop paying attention to what you live, but you really have to think about something closer to you, something that can let you earn a little more for your expenses and for what you want now. It is not a story of bad health that you have now. When you realize that you could have had a problem for something that you could avoid, you feel bad about it. If one of your children, if you have any, has a behavioral problem today, you must teach them that in life there are always punishments when we do not do things well. Of course I am talking about some kind of punishment that does not involve something physical, but something that teaches them a good lesson. If you are not sleeping well at night, perhaps it is because of the responsibilities you have that are exceeding the capabilities you have at this moment. If you need someone to help you, you should ask for a hand. You had an interest in a person a short time ago, and it is likely that this has diluted in some way. Do not think that everything is lost. Perhaps the moment was not good to start something, since it is likely that this person will return to try something again. You have the opportunity to take a new option in your work and you should start doing things for it. Do not let people who owe you money get away with it. It is always good to get what you borrowed back, even when sometimes you are not interested in getting into conflict with others over money issues. It is not good to let yourself be influenced by people who do not represent something good for you. Always try to have a group of friends that bring something good to your life. You will not regret doing this. If someone is not being good to you, try to make them disappear from your space. A very good moment could be something that the couple needs. so if today you organize a dinner or a romantic meeting with the person you love, it will be something that will give you more unity for the future. Gemini is conserving his energies very well today, that will help him to be much more attentive in the future to everything that is moving forward and to the things that can give him much more peace of mind. So now is the time to start looking at that project in mind. You have to do things that really give you better moments. Life has a lot to teach you, but you know that not everything you want is going to be possible at the time you want. You should not deny yourself what you feel. You know that you can have much more right now. Work should not be complicated today. You need to start seeing the positive things that you have on your way and decide what you want. You should not let everything pass you by. Don't believe everything someone tells you about remedies and medicines, nor about miracle diets. It's not the time for that. You need to see a specialist. Today has an important meaning for Gemini. Cosmic energy is focused on your sign, giving you deep self-reflection and a stronger connection with yourself. It's time to explore your deepest thoughts and emotions. The answers to your questions may lie within you. This is a favorable period for meditation and introspection. Personal relationships take on importance in your life. Take the time to connect with your loved ones, listen to their advice, and share your thoughts. The support of your friends and family can be crucial at this time in your life. In your professional life, your creativity and communication are at their peak. Take advantage of this energy to excel in projects and presentations. Your ability to express yourself will be key to success. Don't forget to take care of your physical and mental well-being. Harmony between body and mind is essential. Balanced nutrition and regular exercise will help you maintain optimal health. Look for ways to support your heart and mind throughout the day, sweet Gemini, even if doing so pushes you into the shadows. The moon continues its journey through your sign this morning, forming an unbalanced connection with Mars, which could lead to overstimulation at the hands of glossy to-do lists and social media fits. Try not to get frustrated with your colleagues when Moon and Mercury align, and be sure to check your own work for errors. You'll have a chance to relax later this afternoon when Chiron activates, pushing you to socialize and seek community. This day demands that you focus more on social circles. Your charming personality will go a long way in helping you make an impact on others. You also need to evaluate people who have been against you and damaging your reputation on the social front. In the midst of such a hectic schedule, don't forget to take care of your health. Debilitating indecision may plague you. You've been moving forward, letting your good fortune lead you to prosperity. It's like you're tied to a rope and constantly testing your limits. Unfortunately, you might hit a snag and feel like you can't move any further. Emotional issues suggest that you didn't take your feelings into account. It's time to reevaluate your approach. With today's Venus-Uranus transit, new experiences and feelings inspire you, dear Gemini. You're more accepting of any unusual or different experiences or emotions that arise. In fact, alternative approaches to feelings, intimacy, and family or domestic matters can prove refreshing and successful. Getting rid of clutter in your home, for example, can be especially helpful in improving your outlook, as you may feel lighter and freer. This influence helps you temporarily detach yourself enough to see the other side of a situation. As a result, you might start working on a complicated issue by freeing yourself from an emotional block, and you may feel pleasantly surprised. The moon in your sign reinforces a spontaneous approach to your day. In short, this day is marked by introspection, personal connections, and creative expression for Gemini. Take advantage of this energy to make progress on your goals and strengthen your bonds with others. Today's tarot reading for your sign, Card 1, the Six of Swords. This card suggests that today, Gemini, you may feel tired or dissatisfied with some area of your life. It could be work, a relationship, or even your environment. This tiredness is the spark that drives you to consider a change, to look for something new and fresh in your life. If you find yourself in a situation that exhausts you, this is a call for you to seriously consider a transformation. Card 2, the Queen. The Queen card, in the context of your daily reading, suggests that there is someone around you who wants to support you. This could be a friend, a family member, or even a colleague. This person sees potential in you that you may not fully realize. They are willing to offer you advice and guidance to help you empower yourself and take control of your life in the direction you want. Card 3, the Fool. The Fool symbolizes creativity, innovation, and a willingness to take bold and different steps in your day-to-day life. This encourages you to consider new ways of doing things. It may start with small changes, such as modifying your daily routine or taking a new approach to your work. These small changes can have a significant impact on your life in the long run. Card 4, the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles represents someone with a leadership personality and business skills. This could be an authority figure in your life, someone influential at work, or even an advisor. In your day, this card suggests that someone with these qualities may play an important role in your life. Pay attention to their advice and guidance, as they can help you achieve your goals and dreams. Card 5, Death. The Death card, far from being a negative sign, symbolizes transformation and renewal in your day. It indicates that you are in the process of leaving behind old attitudes or patterns of behavior that no longer serve you. This transformation is necessary to make room for new opportunities and significant personal growth. In short, today's tarot for Gemini suggests that you are experiencing a desire for change and renewal in your life. There is someone willing to support you in this process, and you must be open to new ideas and approaches. Transformation is underway, and you must be willing to let go of the old to make way for the new. Take advantage of this energy to move toward your goals and dreams with confidence. Now we will tell you how you will do with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so that you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Open your mind, Gemini. Try to look beyond the basics of your career when Venus in Virgo trines Uranus retrograde in Taurus. As the earthly trine unfolds, it could become increasingly easier to be more open-minded about work-life balance and calling. You may have been stuck for a while, especially when considering the future and how to get there, but this groundbreaking trine could encourage you to consider seemingly impossible opportunities to achieve your wildest dreams. The cosmic energy could even help you feel increasingly optimistic as you push beyond your professional comfort zone. Don't burden yourself too much when it comes to finances. This is a time for open and honest reflection with yourself. How much can you handle? Don't put too much on your shoulders in pursuit of money if it will lead to burnout and a deteriorating lifestyle. Let the universe know what you want, but be practical. You can cut back on some elements and sacrifice some things. Today is all about moderation and open, honest conversation with yourself. So take the time to jot down your thoughts too, as this will help you put things into greater perspective. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for January 31st are 31, 24, 47, 18, 22, 35. Daily love. The heavens are aligning to get your heart pumping today, Gemini. Since current astrology favors fun and spontaneity, you're likely to feel overworked and not in the mood to focus and rush. Instead, you'll be more inclined to leave work early or spend time immersing yourself in romance with your crush or your one and only. Surprises could come your way, giving you unique insights that you can apply to your personal life and hobbies. If you can take a day off today, spend some time cuddling at home with a board game, video game, or funny show with your boyfriend. Today is the perfect day for you to communicate those feelings you don't usually feel comfortable sharing with your partner. The moon is in Gemini and in your first house. True connection isn't possible if you're not willing to share your darkest secrets with your partner. We generally think that if and when a relationship worth maintaining will actually only bring you closer together. How can you develop an agreement with your partner where you commit to being transparent and honest with each other while also holding a safe space for each other? At work, there is a great chance of misunderstandings at work today, but be careful not to criticize your coworkers. You are feeling stressed and irritated due to planetary influences, and you are likely to take it out on your colleagues. You should consciously work to avoid this, because it will create unnecessary additional stress at your workplace and may even affect your health. The moon is in Gemini today and in your first house. This focuses attention on any negative and hidden feelings you have about your job that may be compromising your potential for success. Do you allow yourself to see the things you don't like about your job? The only way to change the things you don't like is to acknowledge them and be clear about what needs to be changed. It is much easier to work with things that are in your field of awareness rather than letting them sabotage your life unconsciously. Health. For a long time you have been ignoring your inner voice that urges you to keep up with a healthy life, but today you will honor your intuition, and you always knew what to do correctly. You might take a holistic look at yourself, as ignoring is no longer your agenda. Today, stick to your voice and plan a workable workout routine, Gemini. Your curiosity is piqued today, and you are eager to learn new things and explore new places. Embrace this sense of adventure and don't be afraid to take risks. Balancing the third eye chakra will help you tap into your intuition. Amethyst is a stone that enhances intuition and spiritual awareness. Hold a piece of amethyst in your left hand while meditating to open your mind to new ideas and experiences. For a midday snack, try a mix of nuts or seeds. These will provide you with a boost of energy and keep you focused on your tasks. Family and friends. Today you may meet someone you have been dreaming about. The person will be interesting and adventurous like you. You've been waiting to meet someone like that for quite some time. Sparks will fly today, and you might find yourself thinking about that person. Don't forget to subtly drop a hint about your liking for that person. Things might seem a little weird, Gemini, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing, so keep an open mind. The intuitive moon moves through Gemini and your dreamy first house of the subconscious, and while it's there, it will align at exactly the same degree as rebellious Uranus, casting a pretty surprising vibe all over the sky. The thing about Uranus is that you never know what's going to be on the show. That's the whole point of it being the planet of surprise and all, but I don't expect this to be a negative vibe. Compatibility at work, Capricorn. In love, Pisces. Lucky, Aquarius. Your lucky color today, divine. If one of your children, if you have any, has a behavioral problem today, you must teach him that in life there are always punishments when we do not do things right. Of course, I am talking about some kind of punishment that does not involve something physical, but something that teaches him a good lesson. If you are not sleeping well at night, perhaps it is because of the responsibilities you have and that are exceeding the capabilities you have at this moment. If you need someone to help you, you should ask for a hand. You had an interest in a person a short time ago, and it is likely that this has diluted in some way. Do not think that everything is lost. Perhaps the moment was not good to start something, since it is likely that this person will return to try something again. You are behaving like a person who has everything under control, and probably that is the case. You must pay more attention to your children today, if you have them, of course, since it will be a day to teach respect to those who teach them. You could receive a complaint from the school or from a person in charge. Be careful with that. Your partner may be going through a weak moment, so try to act as the protective person at this time. If he or she says something bad to you or gets angry easily, don't take it into account. Don't argue or provoke him or her to get angry. Work has projections, so take advantage of taking a few days off if you can. Otherwise, try to work well as you have done until today. You are very well evaluated and you are being considered for a change of position with better pay. Don't let life get hard for you. You are making some wrong decisions. You should start to look better. If you have the possibility of finding a good person in your life, you should stay with him or her. It is very likely that you will spend your entire existence looking for an ideal that does not exist. If you love someone intensely today, you should try to keep this love intact in the future. Gemini is characterized by their fighting spirit and because they are able to overcome everything bad that may happen. If you have recently experienced a loss, it is likely that today you will have the strength to move forward. A very dear person will give you very wise advice today. Don't stop listening to them. It is important that you do so. Love is present in your life, but it is not yet time to meet someone new. Gemini knows that some people do not seek the common good for everyone, but that has always been the case. When you are aware of who those people are and decide to remove them from your life, they can always convince you that something will work out better. so you have to accept the loss sometimes. If you are meeting someone, do not keep them in your head all the time, since the only thing you will achieve is to create doubts and insecurities regarding this relationship. Keep your mind busy with other things. They will contact you when it is convenient or when they finish their daily work. A difficult task will be entrusted to you during the day. You will probably feel that it is too big for you and your abilities in the matter, but do not give up. You can overcome any professional obstacle that is put in front of you. Take care of your back, rest the corresponding hours, because that will keep you away from very bad moments for your body right now. Nothing is really worth having to put aside the things you believe. That is why you are capable of much, and you know that it will always be that way. Your thoughts are the ones that are worth the most, do not lose. You are entering a good stage of life. Returning to childhood for a moment is very necessary, since it teaches us that we must look at things with a more innocent look. Life makes us hard and sometimes cools our feelings, fills us with fears and insecurities. If you are in a mature stage of life, you will enjoy the people around you. Your children and grandchildren, if you have them, will give you an excellent day. Enjoy them. A very elegant person with a good financial situation will hire your services. Try to serve him, her well. More work may come up for this person, which will be very well rewarded. If you have the chance to spend the whole day with the person you love, then surprise him, her by taking him, her on a trip to the beach or the countryside to enjoy an excellent day together. Be patient with your partner. If you are in a stable relationship, she may be irritable today, for reasons you do not know. If she is not willing to talk about the subject, do not pressure him, her to tell you what is happening to him, her. Gemini may feel a little lost today, because something inside him, her has been bothering him, her for some time. It may be a problem that she has not wanted to solve due to fear or not facing the situation she may be experiencing. Avoid getting depressed or feeling sad today. This will only increase the feeling of emptiness that you may be experiencing. Possible low energy problems. Eat healthy carbohydrates, avoid refined and overly processed flours. Also excess sodium in your diet, prefer fiber and low-salt foods. Tip of the day: today you should treat yourself to a treat. A small one, just for the joy of living. And this was your horoscope for today. I invite you to give me a like, and subscribe to the channel and activate the notifications bell, so you never miss your totally free daily horoscope. I wish you an excellent day and see you next.